Hello guys, let's continue our coding. So let me introduce you some updates. So first, in our agent package, there is a significant update. So agent package is deprecated. And what we will use is called Pydantic AI. We will try to use that. And so let me explain why did I refuse to use Pydantic AI. I mean my own agents package, right? So the reason for that is that first it had a bad foundation. I mean the bad architecture and bad execution. I mean just let's look at the code in order to understand. So for example, the first issue here is tools. Where is this? Yeah, here is this. Actually, or somewhere here it must be, right? So where is this? Wait. Yeah, right here. So we have here very bad architecture, and it's that we implement our tool functions as only functions or tools that take, I would say, our own code. But there are some tools from some companies that run their tools internally, and so that we can come across into something like that, right? Where we just have type of the tool, for example web search, and that's all. And for this is very difficult to track in our streaming functionality. So that's the first issue. The second issue is that our tool utilities and tools as a whole are not extendable at all. And if you look at the whole agent, extensibility is very bad. So that's why I decided to switch to Pydantic AI. But first I need to get accustomed with this documentation, right? So I already know something like this. This is a simple hello world. So you can easily add tools, dynamic instructions, and structured outputs. Composable capabilities to build more powerful agents. So here's the some agent thinking and web search capabilities. And here we import from capabilities thinking and web search. Here we have instructions and capabilities, right? We have the result. Also there is tool or dependency injection example. So there is an example using Pydantic AI to build a support agent for a bank. So we import base model, as usual, import agent and run context, import some application models, right? We have data class here. Okay. We also have support output here. And here we introduce our agent. We have a depth type, its support dependencies, right? And the output is support output. You're a support agent in our bank, give the customer support and judge the risk level of their query. And now we have instructions. So here we have our dependencies. I guess it's a tool. Dynamics instructions can be registered with these, decorated, and can make use of dependency injection. Dependencies are carried via the runContext argument, which is parameterized with the depth type from above. If the type annotation here is wrong, static type checkers will catch that. Okay, good. We have some tools here. But I don't get what is this for. So we are getting custom imbalance, right? Alright, here we have some dependencies. Oh, seems like I got it. Oh, so all I put here is the structured model, right? Okay, got it. So here is support advice. Risk, okay. Let me ask the LLM what is this. This is from Pydantic AI docs. What does agent.instructions do? I do not get it. Okay. Yeah, that's very cool. Agent instructions is not a tool. It's a way to inject extra text for the model before each run. Static rules or dynamic context loaded from your depths. Right? What it does. Every time agent calls the model, Pydantic AI runs your agent.instructions function. Okay, got it. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I got it. So let me explain everything, how here everything works. So first we have some dependencies, right? And these dependencies are just variables that are needed to be passed into our agent input. For example, we have dependencies with customer name, so that we need to pass customer name into the input, right? And here we specify our dependencies. And the cool part about it is that here in our tools or whatever, we can include our dependencies, right, as arguments. This is very good. And we can use those dependencies as our data. Then we have output type, that is basically structured output of the model, right? So for example, we have output type something like custom name, so that the model will just return that custom name. Then we have instructions, and these instructions are dynamic instructions. That means that we can assign to those instructions a function that will do some logic there. And by the end of this logic, it should return str, and this str will be added to our instructions, right? So I think I got it. And here, of course, we specify our dependencies. And there is complete example, very interesting. Oh, there is Pydantic Logfire. So basically Pydantic Logfire is an observability platform, and what do I mean by observability? I mean that you can look for every request that was made from your users, and so that you can analyze your application errors or logs so that you could improve your app, right? So even a simple agent with just a handful of tools can result in a lot of back and forth with the LLM, making it nearly impossible to be confident of what's going on just from reading the code. I agree with that. To understand the flow of the above runs, we can watch the agent in action using Pydantic Logfire. Let's use it. To do this, we need to set up Logfire and add the following to our code. So apparently we import the needed agent things, application data, Logfire. Just do something like Logfire configure, Logfire instrument Pydantic AI, interesting. Configure the Logfire SDK. This will fail if the project is not set up. Right. This will instrument all Pydantic AI agents used from here on out to instrument only a specific agent, add-on instrumentation. Right. Instrument SQLite 3, right? Nothing unusual, I would say. And so here we have some observability. That's enough to get the following view of your agent in action. So, oh, wow. We have here something like, where is this? Time. Also, I suppose it's prompt, right? Yeah, that's message to LLM. So there is span name, there is level, information, service name, scope name, kind span, trace ID, span ID. Right. So we can look at the source. input output. Alright. There are some database things. Select from blah blah blah. And what is this, by the way? Oh, LLM tokens aggregated. Wow. There is a cost. Wow. So, first, it's one request, right? I guess. Yeah, that's one request. So your support agent. Oh yes, I got it. It actually is one request. So here we ran some tools like selecting database information, then running one tool, then selecting something else, then completing. Alright. 11 ms.txt. Oh, that's LLMs.txt. Why are you interested? 11 ms. Are we live, guys? Are we live? Yeah, we're live. That's good. The music is working, right? At least I suppose so. Yeah, there is some music here. Okay. This format is defined in Markdown and it's suited for LLMs. Two formats are available. Oh, there is full documentation. Wow. Wow, very interesting. Okay, how can I start new session? Read it. Allow. Next chance. Okay, it read it. So there is agent, messages, MCP capabilities, common tools, concurrency, durable exec, embeddings providers, right? Oh, I'm sorry. So, let's implement our Pydantic AI. No, don't close this. Where's the history, guys? How to open the history? Here it is. Okay, where is this? Where is our bot? Here? Alright, here. So apparently in bot agent, I've already added some logic here. Yeah, most of that is generated. So apparently, what do we need to remove? Apparently we need to remove like everything. right? And here, where is this? Import agent. We need something like, wait, like solder agent. Let's remove our agent. So from Pydantic, wait, here. So from Pydantic, import Pydantic, by the way, import agent. And here agent, right? And here arcs and corps. Actually, we don't need our own thing. We can just do something like this. So first thing that we need is configuration, right? So in here, I need to import from Pydantic AI, import agent, from Pydantic AI models, import open router model, provider model, right? This and now okay. I guess we need something like open router provider. Yeah. Let's assign also app title. So open router provider, right? Also open router model. And agent. No, we don't need the agent. I will do something like this. Right, so here we go. We have get open router provider and get open router model, right? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. The only thing that I'm concerned about is getting API key. I wanna get it like the lazy way. And what I mean? So I mean something like this. Get API key. Right? So that we could assign our .env things right in our app without restarting it, right? Also, I wanted the same for get model. Where is this model? Wait. Alright, get model name. Right. So that's fine. Look at the config.py and tell where do we need to change things in the project so that model API key and that's all, right? Would be lazy code. Unfortunately, my headphones. Yeah, I already hear that. Tracing how config.py exposes model and API key. So current state. Problems. These things are read from. Okay. Alright. So apparently there is a problem. Yeah, get a router model is not fully lazy because get a backkey but still uses either open router model instead of get model name. Oh, I forgot it. So get model name, right? Okay, that's good. And so in OpenRouter API key and model are right when call.config is imported. So starting the bot still requires the API key to exist. Where to change things. Fix all. I hope that will fix it fine. Okay, get model str, right? Alright. Shall execute timeout. I don't need the agent here. Right, apply. Apply. Alright, that's all fine. Okay, yeah, it is smarter to import that in functions. So we have something like get model name here, get API key, get base URL, right? Alright. We have get OpenRouter provider here. Here we import our provider, and here we just return something like this, right? And here we're getting the model. Okay, that's good. So let's review the next file. Agent. We just really need the agent, but let's keep all here. Right. Base. We don't need the base because it's just deprecated as well. Maybe I will continue doing my own agent SDK, but I don't see the case for it right now. Like, I would do that only if I would have some features that others do not have. So REST chat, right? Okay. Why is there doubled here thing? Okay, API key, right? Alright, let's review the next file. It's identically. Okay, no, not a problem. And test base, keep all. Test, keep all. Alright. That's good. So guys, now I would like to create some utilities for, let me show you what I mean. For the streaming response to Telegram bot. That's a new feature in Telegram, by the way. Where is this? It's in bot, right? Yeah, it's somewhere here. Yeah, right here, chat. So right here, by the way, absolutely forgot it. Wait, do we have bot agent name in our config? I already forgot about that. Yeah, we have that. So apparently we can, instead of this app title, we could use something like this, right? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, right. Okay, so as I said, we need to get rid of the old agent right now. Very sad, very sad. Now I need to go through the response in Pydantic, but before that I need to learn more about it. Wait, how to stream again? How to stream? Wait, maybe I know that. So we need to initialize the agent byte first. Let's import get open the router model and get provider. So we'll write here the initialized agent equals agent, right? You could really simplify that. Just look at this. So in our bot agent we have utilities, so we can have something like the import from configuration import. Where's this? Like this, right? Yeah, now we need to have something like static method and also property as well, I would say. Right. Yeah, that's right. Oh no, we cannot have really property here. So get agent, okay. Alright, so here let's actually import from our utilities. Oh, we already have utilities, right? So right here, agent, basically we get the agent here. Alright. No, wait. Also I need some arguments. DWArgs right? Alright. Also, this web search tool is deprecated. I don't need it. I don't need it as well. So F, I don't need the F object here. So apparently here we are getting the agent right. We need to assign to it some tools, right? Yeah, I would like to have some like default tools thing. Like in data, for example. So let's have some like default tools. But it isn't very clear. No, right now we wouldn't need that because later I'm gonna extend my config to package, not to single module, right? So right now let's assign, where is this here, some tools. So let's import from Pydantic AI import dot capabilities, native tools, web search, right. Alright, very good. It's run stream async, right? At least yeah. And here I get an output. So let's see if this works out. At least works. Is there history, guys? Is there history? I don't see the history here. Oh wait. Let me open that Telegram. Where's this Telegram? Why it doesn't open? Oh no. I accidentally closed the window. Oh wait. Yeah, fine. So where's this cavalcade test, right? Yeah, right. So now we need to do something like this. We need to run our agent, our bot. Right? And now we need to run the bot. Let's see what happens. Apparently no errors. Something is going on. Error. cannot import bot agent. Of course you cannot. Where's this? It is right in it. Right. Let's restart this. Yeah, it's working very well. Let's say hi. Yeah, error, right? Yeah, there is an error. So, unknown arguments provider, right? So right here, we need to specify model settings, right? Alright, I got that. So in here, we do need only open router model, right? So that we don't need provider. Let's also remove this. Or we will need it. I don't know, actually. Oh, hello. Async context manager cannot be used in the wait expression, right? I guess I get it. Let's do something like this. Is get output function, I don't know, is it asynchronous or not? I guess it is, it must be. Hello. One, two. Okay. No, there is no. It has no attribute get output, right? Oh. Something is going wrong. Right. So we should do something like this. Async with agent.run stream, and here self.event.text as stream, right? And now await self.event.answer stream.get output. Now it should work. Hi. Let's wait. No errors. There is one. So coroutine object. Send a message. What is wrong? Output data, right? It is plain string, I guess. No, it didn't. Oh no. Wait. Where's the documentation here? On this? No, it should work. Like get output. And like str, right? No, shut up. Alright. Let's check that. So let's say hi, for example, and it should respond to us. Yeah, it's responding, guys. It's responding. Type in. Oh no, can it parse entities, right? Okay, there is a very big problem right here, and it's that we don't have parsing our markdown from LLM, right? So right now we need to do very boring stuff, okay? We need to make markdown to Telegram markdown thing, which is very strange. I don't know why wouldn't Telegram use the default markdown. I just extend over it if they need it. Like it would be cool to have like markdown default in Telegram and markdown v2. We already have markdown v2, but we don't have markdown default. So that's very bad. Is there in Pydantic AI thing like markdown AI markdown to markdown v2 or HTML, right? Diagram compatible or Telegram compatible, right? So, wait. Where are you? Okay. Also, would like to set up Pydantic Logfire, right? Very interesting. Okay. No, Pydantic AI has no built-in Telegram Markdown v2. I already got that. So what Pydantic does, format as XML, Markdownify, HTML to Markdown, said what to use instead. Telegram formatting lives on the Diagram site. You already use it in messages. Diagram utils formatted task can render Telegram compatible markup. Right? Right now your handler sends raw plain text. Practical options for LLM. From the model's simplest and add agent instructions like reply using Telegram HTML. No, I promise you that is very bad idea. Like because first of all, LM is very random. Second of all, it may just fail, right? Yeah, it says it's fragile. A second thing is HTML. HTML plus escape or structured output. So structured output is not very good thing. because we set borders or boundaries to our agent message, right? Post-process with a converter. Libraries like Telegramify or Markdown. Convert GitHub flavored Markdown to Telegram Markdown v2. I would prefer that, but I don't know. I don't wanna install a dependency, right? So I need to know one thing, and is that, where is this? In main, I wanna set up Lockfire. So from Pydantic Lockfire, there's no Lockfire. Pip install Pydantic Lockfire. Hope that works. Am I right when I installed Pydantic Lockfire like this? Set up Lockfire. Verify if my Pydantic Lockfire Pydantic AI are the official, because I have a suspicion that it isn't. So Lockfire AU, right? Then we configure it. Oh, we just need to import Lockfire, right? Very interesting. So apparently we need to do something like this. Import Lockfire. I hope there is this. No, Lockfire is not exist. Yeah, there is Lockfire. Wait. Lockfire. Yeah, there is Lockfire. And here we need to do something like, first of all, Lockfire dot configure. Second of all, Lockfire dot instrument Pydantic AI, right? Okay, that's good. Next is that we need to make something like else, right? Let's see what the agent says. Yeah, so this is real. But so apparently it would be better to do something like that, right? So Lockfire else. So we need to specify the region, US or EU. In EU. Right, I know that you need to authenticate me, right? So, 2. Please press enter to open Lockfire in your browser. Alright. Let me sign in. Oh no. Authorized device login. Only continue if you just started a device login from your own terminal. Yeah. Session duration. Let's say like 345 days. That's fine. Wow, that's very cool. That there is a session duration of the login authentication right as the first thing. This is very good. Allowed sessions. So your credentials are saved. That's okay. So right now, Pydantic. Oh no, Pydantic. So what do I need to do next? Oh, I forgot it. Pydantic. Oh no, a Lockfire project's new, right? So Lockfire project's new. The project name. Okay. Enter the project name. Calculate. A project with the name Calculator already exists. No. Where is my projects? Oh. Wait. Alright. Cavalcade. Alright. Now Lockfire projects. Use. Oh, we have Lockfire projects use. Yeah. Project configured successfully. We'll be able to see it in the next thing, right? So how to open up? How to open it up? So let's run our bot, right? Okay. So okay, guys. Now we're running the bot, and so let's say hello, do not use punctuation. How this works? Lock person. All right. Okay. Again, doesn't work. Wait, what is wrong? All right. And what? Like, I don't get it, but just hi. It should work. I don't know why. like it worked before the log fire thing. Oh, wait a minute. Analyze why a Calder bot does not respond anymore. The output is just logfire project URL, and in the Telegram the bot stops to respond. How long are we're streaming right now? For an hour. So the Logfire project is normal. What is going on? Get output is a thing. No, it doesn't. Oh, maybe, actually. But no, I don't think so. It tried. I do not use punctuation. Agent run. Chat. Either. Wow. Wow, guys, look at this. We have playground. How's it? Wait, how is it possible? Oh, we need to enable gateway. Got it. What is gateway? So we can look at the source. Right. Save as dataset. Wow. This is very interesting. Okay. So, wow, we even catch exceptions. Guys, look at this. And we even have something like post. Interesting, actually. That's very interesting. Count headers. Time, message scope, duration, right? Okay, that's very interesting, I would say. So we have even chat here. Look at this. So we have something like show duration as a custom panel. What? No. Now we have something like this. Arguments. Wow. So server thinking, okay. Conversation, details, raw data. attributes, right? Okay, very interesting. So we even have here where these native tools, right? Wow. And the source is working right. Do not use formatted and punctuation. Search the web. For who is Mikhail Meets, right? Mikhail Meets seems to be an obscure YouTube creator. Channel, 6 subscribers, 9 videos. Alright, good. We even have Agent Run here. Where is this? But how to update it? It's here or what? Or I'm wrong. Yeah, it's here. It has even thoughts, guys. Did it use tools? I don't see that. Wait, guys. I just see that it's using tools. Is it fine? Guys, chat, what do you think? Is it fine that I don't see tool calls here? The tool call is server side from OpenRouter. Details. Rotating. Lanes. Isn't there a tool called Wait? Why don't I see server that native tool call? Right. So the agent is running. Don't use punctuation, search the web. What is for example, wait, what can we ask it? Age of Empires 4. Oh, there is Agent Run and it's ongoing. Wow. Like, guys, why don't I see the tool call? How to actually steal tool call activity? Local fallback. Use the adaptive capability instead of native only. No, thank you. The Pydantic AI runs DuckDuckGo in your process, which is very slow, I guess. Wow. Pydantic is so good. Provider that emits native tool parts. So guys, there's a problem, because I want to track all tool calls. So native tool calls show up clearly with providers that return structured, built-in parts. And that is absolutely not OpenRouter, right? That's the problem. OpenRouter is convenient for me, at least for building things, right? There's HTTP level tracing. Summary native tool execute search, nothing right. There is a problem. So guys, let me actually explain to this problem how to make a screen. So let me explain it. Right now is that load please. Where's this? Oh, here it is. So what is happening right now? We have something like OpenRouter, right? We have something like Pydantic that is our client, right? Pydantic AI, of course. How is that be without this, right? So Pydantic AI sends the request to OpenRouter, right? OpenRouter handles it, and internally it calls some our right now it's XAI Grok 4.3, right? So it calls that model. Apparently OpenRouter did forget to include server-side tool calls, or I just don't know that. And so what's happening? When we are calling default tools like from our app, it's actually in our logs, so that we can observe that, right? So it's in logs, right? But when there is something like server-side tool call, for example, in OpenRouter it's web search tool, right? So when there is server-side tool call, there is no any information about that, so that we don't have information about that, and we cannot log it and tell to our users, say, oh, the next hey, we actually use those tools, and you can confirm that. can trust our board, right? And that's the problem. Like, I wanted to have, and I want to have the thing that says the exact amount of tools that it's used, so that I wouldn't need to guess has it used the tool or not. So guys, what do you think? What do you think, guys, actually? I suppose, like, what is this? Oh no. Like, I suppose we need to use a local web search, but no, please no. I won't do this. Local web search, the problem with that is that without the needed amount of compute, we will not reach the quality of cloud web search, right? And even if we reach the speed of searching, we will not reach the patching of that content and doing all those things that basically AI web search things do, right? So there is a lot of work. We will need a lot of work if we will do something like local web search. If you want a tools visible, so the solution would be like to switch from OpenRouter to XAI, but I don't want to do this because apparently I would need like several accounts for my billing, and it's all so much headache to manage those 10 accounts of AI billings. I would rather have one billing like OpenRouter does. So I got an idea. What tools do you have? Right? Do not use formatting or punctuation in the output, right? So my available tools, and here's the magic. Alright, XAI has some built-in magic tools like XAI semantic search, X keyword search, X thread fetch, X user search, right? And also we have web search, open page with find, okay. Search X user Mikhail meets, right? Or just Mike meets, I don't remember. Do not use the punctuation or formatting in the output, right? So okay, let's wait. So so right now we're searching for a user. Wait, there is some errors here, right? Yeah, there is an error. Where at? So it used italic, but I said do not use anything, right? Let's try again. Do not use bold, italic, links, etc. Okay, let's see what it does. So Mike meets 13 followers. I have 0 followers if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's the last one is fine. Alright, so does it have good cold tools? No, it don't. It's very bad. It's really bad. So guys, we don't have the server-side tools, right? And that's a problem because like with the bug, no, I wouldn't say that's a bug. That's a feature in our old agent package that I built on my own with a little help of AI assistance, right? And there I did something like re-executing tools, and I accidentally executed server-side tools somehow. I don't even know how. I didn't execute it like completely. I just logged the execution that it is executed like in logs only. It isn't executed for real. And the cool thing is that it really locked those tools, and that was very interesting. But with Pydantic AI, I don't see it's possible. So we need to use rather the, I would say, custom wrapper about the web search that will be not native, and also we will do the same for X searching. But is it really worth it, guys? I wouldn't say that. Okay, let's ask, does Pydantic I have exa tool X tools not native? Interesting. I suppose it has, or at least it has in their, like, I don't remember how it's called, but they have a separate package where there are many tools, really convenient. We will use them maybe. So yes, exa has, and it's that common tools, exa tools. So there is exa search tool, exa find, blah blah blah, exa toolset. Wow. So exa search tool, exa find similar tool, exa get content tool, exa answer tool, right? Exa toolset, and it's all these things, right? Let me expand it actually in order for you to see this. Okay, so the next thing is something like, there is some code here, and we can use tool sets, right? Wow, cool. We just need API keys, right? But the cool thing about OpenRouter native tool is that we don't need to pay for that, for those tools. Like the usage, I guess, of web search tools in OpenRouter is already built in or included. Okay, and there is X search as well, right? By the way, there is no Grok 4.1 anymore because Xai just came and said, okay guys, okay. So Grok 4.1 and all those models are deprecated. You can now use only Grok 4.3 and 4.2. That's really bad. But I guess they were like, they really needed to do that because the more models they have, the more compute they need. Like, if you have new models and all old models at the same time, then you need to provide for the compute for the new models, and you need to provide the compute for the old models, so in order to users to have access to all these models. Like that. By the way, I wanna hear one thing. What is Pydantic Gateway? And also, alongside that, I will search for it because it seems to me that Pydantic Gateway is the solution for our open router in irreplaceability. I guess Pydantic Gateway is similar to open router, isn't it? So yes, it is unified interface for accessing multiple AI providers with a single key, managed through Pydantic Logfire. Feature include built-in OpenTelemetry observability. Alright. Is there something like included, like the all-in-one build? Yeah, it's similar to OpenRouter, Pydantic Gateway, AI Gateway, with OpenRouter, Pydantic Gateway. Okay. At a glance, OpenRouter, best for experimentation, prototype, and benchmarking. Pydantic Gateway, best for production, enterprise, and agentic workflows. It acts as an in-house control. Okay. So let's read that. So Pydantic Gateway is Pydantic's managed LLM proxy, one API key and endpoint that routes requests to upstream providers. It's like answers an OpenRouter, right? Single auth, routing, observability, hosting, regional hosting. By the way, how do you use that? Interesting, by the way. Supported upstreams. Open. Oh, that's not a lot, guys. Look at this. I guess it's all supported right in. Do you have a plan in how this live coding is beneficial to you? Wait, let me actually explain why do I do this. So first thing, why do I do live coding is that at least I get like some feedback. That's first, and the second, I get some new clients, right? And it's obvious, right? And the second thing is that I just like it. But now I don't have plans like for I would say, like, for monetizing my streams. So there are not a very, I would say, a large amount of those things that are available in Pydantic AI Gateway, right? Gateway is what you used to. Yeah, I guess OpenRouter is better right now than Pydantic Gateway, right? Okay. So let's go to our bot. Okay, guys. So I really think how to solve that problem with server-side tools, because like as I can see, we can only do this like in not very good way. Where is this? We could use that like having not native tools, but we would need to pay for those tools like in separate accounts. Like what do I mean? I mean that in OpenRouter we have one unified billing, and if we and in that unified billing there is included some tools, right, like web search, and these tools costs are included into OpenRouter billing, and that's convenient. But if we will just use plain like provider based tools, not native tools, I mean not OpenRouter tools, then we will have separate billing accounts, and that is not very convenient. But there is one advantage of it, and it's that in, I guess, what is this? If we use, for example, OpenRouter models that are not, for example, let's say from XAI, for example, Grok, then we will not be able to use X tools. But if we use in OpenRouter Grok, then we will be able to use those tools. So that's an advantage of how is it called, of having non-native tools, right? And it's that we don't need a specific model for these X search tools or Twitter search tools. We can have any model, and we can give those models these tools, right? Okay, guys. So, yeah, I don't know, like, should we proceed? But if we proceed, we will not be able to see like tool call logs. By tool call logs, I mean all tool call logs, because right now we will have only our internal tool calls that are logged, and that's not very good. Like, ideally, what I mean is that I will have some custom emoji here, right? And that custom emoji is used to identify that it's system message, and in that like system, like in after this custom emoji, right, we have our some text like tools used and a list of tools that were used for these records. That is really convenient, I would say, because we would know like what tools did the agent use. Okay. So I'm planning to leave it all as is right now. It isn't really... Yeah, it's important. But right now I don't see the case how would we be able to fix that. We would need to switch to other providers, or I don't know. Like the easiest solution is having those separate billing accounts, separate tools, not native tools. But okay, let's proceed. So where we actually stopped. If you didn't know, in Telegram there are some new features, and the latest feature is like, let's go to some Telegram AI bot. This is not mine, this is some bot on Telegram, and look at this. So in basic bot, like in mine bot, we have something like, we just prompt it, for example, hello. Of course do not use formatting, or because it will break right now on that. We will fix that. Hello. Do you see? It was just as plain string, like no animations. And here, for example, hello. How are you doing? Right? See, do you see this? We have animation here. Maybe it's not such... Maybe it's not so seen on desktop, but on telephone or on smartphone it is very nice animation. Like, let me show you, like, search BTC price and just look at it. So do you see that? Do you see that? We have some animation here that Telegram introduced recently, and right now we're working on that. So in order to send a message with that, like streaming or animation, I would call it like, basically it's called in Telegram drafted responses, but I don't like that. I would call that just streamed responses. Like, let's call it static methods. And now async dev. Wait, what is going on? Draft response. Wait. Yeah, what do we need actually in draft response? I forgot. Draft response arcs. Okay. Okay. So we're waiting. So Telegram, okay. So chat, we need chat ID, draft ID. Where is this? we need text, right? And wait, message thread ID. It's not required. Text. Image is not required as well. And first mode and just alright, I got it. So the necessary parameters would be like message, right? Or event. I would call this event because we have class-based solution. Wait, let me think about it. So apparently we need stream, right? From our agent. Stream, and I guess it's like that. I don't know about type hints. Maybe it's like that. Oh no, that's not. That's definitely not. So let's say it's just a sync generator, right? Oh no, I didn't mean that. So the first thing that we are gonna do is like having a base message, right? And that base message is basically our text. So for conventions we will use something like from call bot messages, import messages, and now no. I confused a bit. Oh, here it is. It is text here, right? And okay, actually, in order to understand what do we get from the stream, like I get it in the row theme, like in the row like requests, but I don't get it in the Pydantic AI because we use Pydantic AI framework instead of our agent framework that we were building, and that occurred very better, that there were actually very bad architecture, and there were so many like flows, everything that were just like it came to the thing that I couldn't even like use it fine. So that I now use Pydantic AI and it's great. At least I think so right now. So explain to me what is returned from Pydantic AI agent run stream all its okay, right. Again, hello everyone who is new here. Alright, where is this? Oh, here it is. So, inspecting agent run stream does not return the answer in its stream run result, right? So is that inside the async with block, you get a streamed run result, right? Okay, so here we get the stream. Oh wait, where is that? Right here. Oh wait. Right. Alright, let's go here and then right here, I guess. Oh, yes, actually. And here we have we have attributes is complete. This is set to true and one blah blah blah. So if stream output is complete, right? Okay. So if these get output or stream response or whatever is complete, then the whole request is complete. We have a need here, overload. I don't know what it does mean, by the way. All messages. Output tool return content. The return content of the tool call in the last message. This provides a convenient way to modify the content of the output tool call if you want to continue the conversation, and what to said the response will not be modified. So it is apparently a list of messages, right? And here we have all messages JSON. Okay. Wait, why do we have here not implemented? I guess it's already. So it handles tool streaming as this. It handles those chunks in the stream like a message. Okay. Deprecated stream output. Stream text. Stream the text result as an sync iterable, very convenient. But we don't need this. I mean we need this, but we need to modify that because we need. The first thing that we need is thinking, right? The second thing is tool calls, at least our internal tool calls. Logs. The third thing is actually what is the content, right? Okay. Wait a minute. I'm streaming like for almost 2 hours, okay. Okay, let's read it here. It's more clear. The shape. Agent depth T, your depth type, right? Okay. Output data T, output type. Alright. So it's not an async generator of tokens, it's a handle for reading the stream and then getting the final result. Okay. Right. What streamed run result gives you? Final output. After stream finishes. I know that. Incremental text. Like, it's good. Wait, what is delta equals true? I need to clarify that. Oh, wait. Full response snapshots. Oh, I need this. So we need to go through the full response, right? So, and by doing that, we get reasoning, tools, and text. All that we need. So here we have message. I guess, yes, message is modal response with parts, right? What is modal response? I mean, what is the schema? Oh, wait. So here, right? And we need stream response, right? So stream response. Somewhere here. I don't know. Parts can be thinking part, text part, tool call part, native. Wait, there is native tool call part? Wow. Wow, that's cool. Right now, I suppose if there is a really native tool call part, then it's very good. Then we can handle the logs for all the tools, right? And very cool. I use this if you want the alt layout, reasoning, block code. Wait, where from does it know that I had block codes, tool names, and answer text? Oh, maybe it has the history before I deleted that, I don't know. So each message is a snapshot for in-progress response. Right. But then we need to accumulate all these things. It isn't so difficult, like for real. Some logic only. Structured output streaming. Okay. So I guess structured output streaming is very difficult. At least I think so. Okay. Or Pydantic handles this? I don't know. But I think, yes, we will need like structured outputs later. But not now, honestly. Now we don't need some metadata and history usage. Alright. So, alright, where's this? Here we need to iterate. Wait. The stream is actually, what's the type of the stream? Streamed run result, right? Yeah, right. Now we need to import that. So from Pydantic. Hope that's fine. Definitely not. Pydantic AI. Wait. Dot. Here's the result. Yeah. Result. What is wrong? How is this called? Run stream. There is no a stream run. maybe streams run. No. Wait. Streams run results. Location. So it's in, where is this result? Then it's in result, right? It's here. So streamed. Yeah, how did I notice that? What is streamed result seen? Okay, okay. So now we need to do something like wait. Okay. Yeah. So we need to do something like this. So I think for example, how is it called, message for stream response, right? Okay. But there's a problem. Yeah, like the first one. Oh. Yes, right. I guess it's correct, right? Stream output response. Yeah, that's stream response, right? Okay, so let's stop here. We're streaming right now already for 2 hours. I'm a bit tired right now. Okay, so now today we've implemented first thing that we partially switched from our build agent to Pydantic AI agent, right? So now we're not dependent on our, I would say, vulnerable code, or at least buggy code. So also we started implementing draft and response, which is like basic animation in Telegram, right, of streaming, right? And the next thing that oh, by the way, and we connected Logfire to our application, right? And the next thing that I'm gonna do is okay, I'll implement finally our drafting, right? All that, okay. And the next thing that I'm gonna do is, I suppose it's improving the bot. I have very large amount of functionality that I need to implement. It's a very large amount, like really. So see you on the next week, and thanks everyone.